You awake in the dark, your body cold, your mind blank. You have nothing but your fear, a candle, and a question. How long will the light last? Hey everyone, I'm Kylie, coming at you down here at Games Unlimited, and tonight I want to talk about a dark co-op game, which is The Night Cage. The art tells you everything you need to know. This is a game about surviving the darkness. As a group, as a team, you wake up, no idea why, you are in a dark prison. The rooms keep shifting around you, but they only shift if they're not illuminated. So the game takes place on this grid. The grid wraps around, and it's constantly changing because what happens is you have a candle. You're sitting on a spot. You can see all four orthogonally adjacent tiles. When you move, you're going to place new tiles. You'll draw from this stack of tiles, place new tiles. But any tiles that are no longer illuminated disappear. And if you go back, it will be something new. So in order to make sure the maze, the cage, doesn't shift around you, you're going to have to keep the tiles that you want to stay there illuminated by either you staying there or a fellow player moving into a position where their candle can shed light on the situation. In order to get out, each of you has to find a key. So there are key tiles hidden in this stack of tiles. When one comes out, great, there's a key on it, someone can move on it, take a key. But each player needs to have a key, and there are always 4 players in the game. If you're actually playing with less players, some people will control 2 people, etc. There'll always be 4, unless you're playing 5 players, because it also goes up to 5. So each character, represented by this awesome little candle meeple that's burning down, has to find a key. Once all 4 players, all 4 characters have a key, then it's a matter of finding an exit tile. The exit tiles are also hidden in this stack of tiles, and there are a certain number of them. So one of them might come out, great. Do you keep that tile illuminated for the rest of the game while you wait for everyone to get a key and come back? Or are you gonna let that tile fall into darkness, hope another one comes out? You know exactly how many are in the game, and every time a tile is eliminated, it goes to this board, which is gonna allow you to look and say, okay, we've gone through this many keys, this many exit tokens, this many bad guys. Of course, I didn't talk about the bad guys. So that's another part of the game that's super interesting. It's nice to stay close together with your teammates so you can keep the whole maze illuminated. That's great, except there are wax eaters out there. The wax eaters hate the light, and they want nothing more than to extinguish your candle. When a wax eater is drawn, it's placed in an adjacent tile. And now, if a character moves into, out of, or through the line of sight of that wax eater, they actually feel vibrations. So basically, in straight lines orthogonally from it, if there is a path, if there's a connected path, so no walls that you've made or empty spaces, in a straight line, when someone moves, so that it can see that person move, it can feel that person move, everyone that's in a straight line in all 4 directions is going to get attacked by the wax eater. That's going to cause you to have to discard some cards from this tile. And again, you might discard tiles you need. You might, oh, we just discarded another gate. Oh, we discarded a key. Have we discarded too many so that it's impossible to win the game? But more importantly, getting hit by a wax eater means your candle is going to go out. And when your candle goes out, you can no longer illuminate any tiles except the one you're on. So suddenly it just goes dark completely around you. Again, you might lose a key you were trying to get to. You might lose one of the exits. The only way to light your candle again is to move next to another character whose candle is lit, and then you'll automatically light yours back up. So there's this amazing teamwork element that comes into play. This game is super cool. Again, the theming is just dripping like candle wax off of this thing. You're going to have to work together. You're going to be wanting to stay close and then terrified because when a wax eater comes up, if you're all close together, there's a chance you could all get hit by the same wax eater. If a wax eater attacks and hits another wax eater, that one's going to hit and cause a lot more damage. Of course, how do you get rid of wax eaters? Don't illuminate them anymore. Move out of the way. Those tiles will disappear. There's a good deal of randomness in the game because it's just you never know the order that the tiles comes out. But fortunately, it's a quick game. We're talking half an hour to get through it. And the game comes with a lot of expansion modules, ways to make the game much more difficult, different types of monsters, different ways of interacting with them, including this giant pair of eyes that's just going to destroy most of the board, completely undoing the meticulous maze you've set up trying to find a way to get the keys and get back to the exit. Fantastic game, wonderful game to play if you're in a spooky mood. If this were closer to Halloween, I'd definitely be recommending it. But that is Night Cage. One worth checking out if you like co-op games, if you like tile laying games, if you like creepy atmospheric games. Come check it out. Take a copy home. Unbox some fun. I'm Kylie at Games Unlimited.